Fish on. Holy smokes. Powerful fish. What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure. It is extremely windy and freezing cold outside today, which I am not excited about. I am, however, excited about the fact that we are continuing the hunt for a triple-digit catfish. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch a monster. And we have made it to spot number one. Oh no. It looks like I just broke the tripod. That's not good. Spot number one is this really cool spillway, and I chose this spot for two reasons. The first reason being I believe that I can catch with fresh baits from beneath it. But reason number two is actually this was home to a previous personal best catfish. So there is a possibility of a monster hiding out there. Let's get started. Let's start by tossing out this entire night crawler to see if anything wants to pick it up. Here we go, first cast. While we wait for something to pick up that night crawler, let's toss around this spoon. There we go. Fish on. Fish on, fish on. Oh. This is a heavy fish. He is right in that current. Come on, buddy. Holy cow. Man, this dude is heavy. If he goes around that corner, we're probably gonna lose this fish. Trying to get him to turn around. Screaming out line. First fish in this freezing cold weather. Hopefully we can land him. Oh, there he is. Well, it is not the worst thing in the world because we will be able to use this guy as bait. We just caught a decent silver carp. I will take it. Silver carp are by no means my favorite fish, but I will take that catch because they make for excellent catfish bait. And the largest catfish I have ever caught, I caught with a piece of silver carp. It is becoming increasingly difficult to feel my fingers. Oh, here we go. Fish on. Holy smokes. Powerful fish. I am hoping this is not a carp, but I have no idea what this is yet. Hopefully we'll be able to find out. This dude is refusing to come my direction. All right, we're starting to make a little bit of progress. He is right out here in this current. He is right next to a bunch of snags. Oh man, it is so cold. I cannot feel my fingers. All right, he's right out here in front of us. In the net. Okay. Unfortunately, it is a silver carp, almost identical to that first one we caught. Spot number one has produced an absolute ton of fresh bait, which is awesome. But unfortunately, we have not had a single bite on the catfish rod. I think these monster catfish could be hiding in some deep water. Let's head to spot number 2. We have made it to spot number 2. That water out there is incredibly deep. I am very optimistic that there is a monster fish hiding out there in its depths. But before we start fishing, let's start a fire because I cannot feel my fingers. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for myself, so I actually brought some fire starter and a lighter. It did rain yesterday, so this wood is wet. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can get it started. Well, it's actually a little bit too windy for this lighter. I did bring some matches. Let's give those a try. All right, that fire starter is not working at all, so let's try collecting some leaves and see if we can get them going. Oh man, I was about to give up hope. This was not an easy fire to get started. The lighter that I brought was nearly out of fluid. The matches were not working at all, but we finally got a fire going. Now that this fire is going, let's toss out some big baits into this deep water. Well guys, something is happening to me right now that has never happened while fishing. I'm actually having an ocular migraine. It's basically a migraine, and I've got a blind spot currently where I cannot see, but this is the first time it's ever happened while I'm out here fishing. So if we hook into a big fish right now, it's probably gonna get a little interesting. Oh, there's a bite. All right guys, look at this bait. There we go. Fish on. No, he's wrapped around something. Oh, this feels pretty heavy. Oh, okay. What in the world did we hook into? Finally a fish. No, he's off. Dang it. Darn, darn, darn. That looked like a catfish. It wasn't giant, but it was a decent sized catfish. I believe it was a blue catfish. And he came off. He picked up a piece of this carp. This thing's been sitting out there for a long time. Okay, let's get it back out there. It's nice that we were finally able to get a bite, but I really would have loved to have landed that fish. Hopefully we get another chance. All right guys, I think something has this bait. Yeah, something has it. There we go, fish on. Okay, we need to get down there. Oh, finally caught a fish from the cliffs. It is not the monster catfish that we were after, but it is a small channel catfish. He picked up a night crawler. I will take it. This could very well be the last catfish of 2024. Let's go ahead and let this guy go. See you later, buddy. Well, that is the very first fish I've ever caught while having an ocular migraine. It was not ideal, especially since I'm fishing off some cliffs, but we were able to get it done. Fishing has been incredibly slow today, but I am not surprised because it is freezing cold, so I will take it. Unfortunately, it is getting dark and I need to start heading back to the truck. I need to go ahead and call it. This fire has been a lifesaver today. It has been freezing cold. I knew fishing was going to be tough, but I was still hoping we'd be able to catch a monster catfish, and it just did not happen. Having said that though, I still had a lot of fun today. We were able to catch a ton of fresh bait, that little channel catfish, and we lost another decent sized catfish down here at the cliffs. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you give a thumbs up, possibly think about subscribing if you haven't. I will catch you guys on the next one. Ah.